it's hard to pass that up, right? It's hard to pass that up. I'm just gonna make you discard literally your entire hand. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe we'll leave them. Should we leave them with 1 card?
I hope you miss this.
No. No, let's not leave them with a card. My fair citizens of Sodium City, we have not responding. Well, it's called that because, well, we crashed Arena a few times with this deck. You won't see it in this video, but I did it live on stream, twitch.tv/StriderStone. And yeah, it was very comical. And we do this by getting infinite Nicol Bolas Dragon Gods. Now, this is quite a big combo. There's a lot of pieces to it. However, by turn 4 or 5 or 6, we're able to go through the majority of our deck, like 50%, if not more. And so getting the combo isn't necessarily that difficult. The combo itself revolves around Nicol Bolas Dragon God, Oath of Teferi, and Jace Cunning Cast. So Nicol Bolas Dragon God has the passive of it has loyalty abilities of all other planeswalkers on the battlefield. That's really the only important part that we care about, but I guess the +1 is relatively good. So the +1, you draw a card, each opponent exiles a card from their hand or exile a permanent they control. So we are going to do this a lot, and the way we're going to do that is by doing Oath of Teferi. So Oath of Teferi is just an enchantment that we have on the battlefield where all of our planeswalkers can activate their abilities 2 times, which is absolutely ridiculous, right? So we're not technically going to activate Nicol Bolas's +1 twice. We're going to do it once, and then we're going to use Jace's ultimate on Nicol Bolas. Because remember, Nicol Bolas has the loyalty abilities of all planeswalkers, and Jace Cunning Castaway has the -5. The rest of Jace we don't give a fuck about, right? So just ignore the rest of it. Jace's ultimate is a -5 of create 2 tokens that are copies of Jace Cunning Castaway, except they're not legendary. However, when Nicol Bolas Dragon God, again, since we have Oath of Teferi out, you can activate loyalty abilities 2 times. We have Nicol Bolas Dragon out. We're going to +1 to draw a card, and then they exile something. And then we're going to -5 Jace Cunning Castaways, and then we're going to make 2 Nicol Bolases from that. So even though Jace Cunning Castaway's ultimate says create copies that are Jace Cunning Castaway, except they're not legendary, it's basically the same thing, except Nicol Bolas has it, and then you're making 2 Nicol Bolases. So you have 1 Nicol Bolas, and then you make it into 2, and then both of those, you +1 on both of those, so you draw 2 cards, exile 2 of their things. And then you're going to -5 on both of those. So then you have 4 Nicol Bolas. And then you +1 on all 4 of those. So you draw 4 cards, they exile 4 things. And then you're going to -5 on all 4 of those. And then you have 8 Nicol Bolas Dragon Gods. You're going to +8, essentially. And then they're going to exile 8 things. And then you're going to -5 on all of them. And then you're going to have 16. So you can +16. And then they have to exile 16 things, right? And so it gets to the point where they will have no hand and no lands, nothing on the board. There's just literally nothing they can do. And then you could just say pass and then go. And then they go, there's just not really anything to do. They can put down a land and that's basically it. And you essentially just win from there. Now, this just really causes people to surrender. It's an infinite combo that literally just makes people surrender. However, we also have the 7 mana Bolas that has the -4 ability to do 7 damage to target opponent. And this is essentially just the finisher. It's 7 mana. We only have a couple of them, but it is there for a recursion or just like a guaranteed kill. So we can make a ton of Nicol Bolases, right? We can make 20, 50, 1,000, a bajillion, doesn't really matter. So instead of ultimating the bajillion Nicol Bolases that we have, instead of doing the -5 from Jace's, we're going to do the -4 from Nicol Bolas, 7 mana, to hit them in the face for 7 damage. So every single Nicol Bolas Dragon God can technically deal 7 damage to every planeswalker or a creature or the opponent's face. It's very powerful. It's very, very powerful. But it's really just a finisher to kind of speed things up. Or what you can do, which is also very funny, is you can mill them with Nicol Bolas 7's +2 ability, which is target player exiles top card of their library until they exile a non-land card. Until the end of turn, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. So you can literally do a +2 with the Nicol Bolas 5, and then -5 with Jace, Cunning, Castaway. You're making 2 more boluses, and then you do the +2, so you're going to exile 2 cards from the top of their library, or 2. You're going to exile cards until you get a spell that you can cast. And then you're going to -5, create 4 boluses, and then 8, and then 16. You can literally mill them out specifically just by casting everything that's in their deck. And it's really, really funny if you do it that way. So it depends on how BM you really want to be. Now, how do we actually get all of this bullshit on the battlefield? We're going to do that with Eerie Ultimatum Eerie Ultimatum or Triumphant Reckoning. So Eerie Ultimatum, return any number of permanent cards with different names from your graveyard to the battlefield. Obviously, so we need Jace, Cunning, Castaway, Nicol Bolas 7, Nicol Bolas 5, and Oath of Teferi in the graveyard. And then we also have Triumphant Reckoning, which is return all artifact, enchantment, and planeswalker cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Again, same thing. We just need those cards in the graveyard. So the way we get these in the graveyard is by using Faithless Looting, Cathartic Reunion, Thrill of Possibility, and Compulsive Research. Those are the ones we're using currently. I do have Valakut Awakening in this particular version, or I ended up adding it near the end, but I don't know if it actually helped or hurt the deck itself. I'm kind of leaning towards it helped, or it hurt it more than it helped, even though I thought it was going to help. So I may end up taking those out and doing something else with it. I also ended up going to 19 lands just because I was getting flooded every single game. Obviously, because you're just churning through cards so frequently, there's so much card draw, you can just add more and take out some lands. And the way that we're able to actually cast Eerie Ultimatum and Triumphant Reckoning, because this really is just a Grixis shell, the only non-blue, black, red mana source that we have is World Tree, and that's just like a worst case scenario. If we need to hard cast a Triumphant Reckoning or an Eerie Ultimatum, we have that capability later on in the game. But for the most part, we're just going to cast it straight from the graveyard using Mizzix Mastery, which is 4 mana, exile a card that's an instant or sorcery from your graveyard. For each card exiled this way, copy it, and then you may pay its copy without paying its mana cost, and then you exile Mizzix Mastery. So it's just fantastic if you have the combo in your graveyard, so you just need an Eerie Ultimatum or Triumphant Reckoning in the graveyard, and then technically you just need Jace, Oath of Teferi, and Nicol Bolas Dragon God. So it's a 5-card combo, 6 if you want the 7 mana Bolas as well. So it's a 6 card combo, and it's relatively difficult to get it all in your graveyard. However, like I said earlier, you're going through the majority of your deck. By turn 3-4, you're going through 15 to 30 cards, depending on what you draw. So it is pretty consistent up until you just run into a giant pocket of aggro and you're dying on turn 3 or 4. Then it just becomes a big problem. So the only thing I would say is add some board wipes, take out a couple things. I don't exactly know what. It would definitely make the combo a lot less reliable, but you could actually survive, which is important. Now, if you want to take this deck and build it at home, it's going to run you 36 rares and 17 mythics. So this is very expensive, but it's super, super fun. I really like it. I have always really liked the Nicol Bolas Dragon God, like Infinite, that you have with the sexy Jace and Oath of Teferi. However, it's just never really been a reliable, consistent combo just because it requires so many pieces. However, with Triumphant Reckoning and Eerie Ultimatum and Mizzix Mastery being able to cast it, it's much more consistent, but again, it's just so many additional pieces. But you can win on turn 4. It's definitely possible. You'll probably see it in the video. I did it a couple times. But on average, it's anywhere between 4 and 6 is the turns that you will win with this deck. Unless you die before then, obviously. Because you're pretty much doing nothing. You're letting the opponent do everything they want to do for 4, 5, or 6 turns. And that's essentially why, because there's 0 interaction. But I'm going to say Regardless of what the stats say at the end of this video, this deck is the truth. It does require tweaking if you're going up against a lot of aggro. Keep that in mind. Outside of that, super fun deck. I like it a lot. So take it, tweak it, and let me know your results in the comments section below. If you want to see more wacky infinite combos, then make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell notification. I do come out with videos 7 days a week. You don't want to miss a single one. If you want to see me build and play all these decks live, then go ahead and make sure to follow me over at twitch.tv/StriderStone. I stream 5 days a week, every day except Monday and Thursday. Schedule in the description below. And as for yesterday's comment question of the day, I asked you, was yesterday's deck aggro, mid-range, or what? Here are your answers. And if you want your comment featured in these videos, make sure you answer the comment question of the day every single day, 7 days a week in the comment section below. Stay salty and enjoy the games. All right, so not responding. We're calling this not responding because it keeps crashing the game. Commandos! Awesome. I'm pretty sure I've gone up against this person before. Like 99% sure I've gone up against this person before. Lame! Alright, so they get my Faithless Looting, which sucks. Ah! Will they get my Bolas? Oh, okay. Perfect. Great. The Dragonskull Summit into the Thrill possibility. Noise. Take those. I'm. Okay. That's unfortunate. However.
A mind is a terrific thing to waste.
These don't have 2 discards. Just have the one. Just have the one. Okay, that's good. That's fine.
Loneliness can hurt.
Jesus. All right, so. I can only do each of these once. I can kill this. Might make another token. Let me do this. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. I can make them discard that as well. Ooh, beautiful.
I have some fine print to obfuscate.
Okay. So, I was able to get rid of one of those, which is fantastic. Unfortunately, I did bin or exile all my things. If they have another Murder Strider, that sucks. Because I think I only have one Mizzix Mastery left. I have one. Okay. think this is the best line.
There's always an answer.
Okay, so now
Wonderful addition to my
yeah. That kind of sucks. They can escape the Woe Strider, I think. They spend all their mana on that. Guess it's not the worst thing, because they do get to kill it with the Bolas. Oh, that sucks. I still get to kill that with the Bolas.
I have no interest in fighting fair.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what they could have necessarily done to super come back from that. Having 2 Bolas and then like 2 blockers, it would have been difficult. They probably could have climbed out of it. It would have been hard. It would have been really, really hard. I would have been able to gain 2 life a turn, which is nice. But yeah, I would have been able to kill that. And probably kill that. Yeah. It was a good game. Ooh, was this their final and was I the final? I don't think so. I don't think that's Diamond 1. That might be Diamond 2. I don't know. Because I'm in Diamond 3 right now, and that's how big that is. It's a little bigger. Alright. I don't know why this deck is so good.
What?
I really have no idea. I mean, this has so much good shit in it. It's hard not to keep it. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Roll a possibility, not bad. We get the Bolas in the bin, finally. Oh, not finally, but we have almost everything in the bin now. I don't necessarily want a Faithless Looting yet. Ooh, energy. Don't have... Like, fuck it. I'll do it anyway. It's hard to pass that up, right? It's hard to pass that up. I'm just gonna make you discard literally your entire hand. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe we'll leave them. Should we leave them with 1 card?
I hope you miss this.
No. No, let's not leave them with a card. At all.
I am omnipotent.
In the off chance that they have any type of answer for this.
Pity, were you going to use that?
I might actually kill that Rogue Refiner. Yeah, you're discarding literally your entire hand. That's fucked up. That is the definition of fucked up. Ah, yes, exile 8 cards from your hand on turn 4. Your turn 3. 100% fair. 100% fair. What's the worst that could happen? Alright. This is still, I don't know. It's a really good deck. It's just, it can be very inconsistent. So, we might need more looting. Just, I don't know what we would take out from more looting because it's pretty much covered by every card that we need. The only thing I'm thinking that we could take out is maybe 1. Because I don't want to go down to where we only have like 2 Triumphant Reckonings and two Eerie Ultimatums, right? This is total ass. Where's my land base? More shock lands. Yeah, I mean, I definitely have more shock lands. It's just very odd that it's happened a few times. But it's fine. Compulsive Research. Just one. This could be very bad. All right. Faithless Looting. Gear 8. Gonna be able to throw back both of those. Hopefully get a Mizzix Mastery. That's great. Yeah, that was a good land drop. Because now we're able to thrill. Oh! Is that 27? Oh, thank God. Not dead this turn, and I don't think I'm dead next turn. Okay. Definitely didn't want that. That is not good. All right, if I don't top deck a Mizzix Mastery, if I top deck a Mizzix Mastery, I win. But I don't live another turn. So it's that or nothing. Rage. Damn. Yep. Dead on turn 5. It's not like we didn't have the looting that time. Again, we're just not getting the cards, and we have to get the Mizzix Master. If we don't get it, we just simply lose. Like, I don't really want to take out the Nicol Bolas, the big one, because it's won us some games, legitimately. The only thing I can do is possibly cut a land. I don't really want to go down to 22 lands. That sounds so bad. Give it a try. Maybe go like an exact 60 for once. Maybe. Or maybe up another Cathartic. Sure. Let's try that. Alright. I have a feeling this is getting worse right now. But let's find out. I feel like taking out a land may be bad, but you never know. As long as we can get more looting, that's all that really matters. Because we should be able to dig for everything that we need. Because this is a pretty decent hand. Yeah, and then we have Thrill next turn. And then Compulsive Research after that. So we'll Thrill a Bolas. Yeah, so we're like fucking dead in a turn. We might have, maybe. Okay. So what we do here is we can Faithless Looting. Nice. Fuck. I know I don't get 2 more turns. Damn it! It's like we need it in our top 17. Do I just 100% mill until I get, let's see, 4, 5. They're gonna have 5 mana next turn. So it's not quite 6. Was not the right thing to do. Okay. We win next turn if we survive. If we survive, we win next turn. Okay, that's looking good. It's looking real good. Eerie Ultimatum, let's go. Let's go. I'm pretty sure I have the combo, right? I do. Okay, I do. Truffles. Truffles knows. They know what's happening. Feels bad. Alright, we're still getting fucking flooded a lot. So let's add in a 4th Cathartic Reunion. Let's try that. All right, we're on a ridiculous, unlucky losing streak. I don't even know if I've been this unlucky in so long. This reminds me of back like 6 months ago when I was playing Genesis Ultimatum. And I think I cast like 30-something Genesis Ultimatum before I got a good hit with it. It was really bad, but right now it's just dying on turn 4 every game. Like 5, 6 games in a row. It's ridiculous. Okay, I didn't get a land, which is not good for us. That's an odd combo. That I did not see coming. Cathartic Reunion. Land. Thank you. It's close. Alright, we got Oath of Teferi. It's fantastic. Oh, this can get dangerous real quick. I can still Eerie and get back quite a bit of good shit. I don't get to go infinite, but I have to kill that Yorick. Yeah, I don't think I live another turn. Dude, Historic is crazy. 4, 5, 6, 7. I go down to 5 if I don't, like, go for it. All right. Am I dead? Okay. Blink a Risen Reef? Whew. Discard 3 cards, I like it. It's quite the board state you got there, opponent. It would be a shame if it didn't matter. Aha!
The immortal Nicol.
This is all.
Will be your end. They're so generous. Easy to waste. You came with a plan.
Huh? Let's mill them, I guess. Yeah. Well, no, we're not gonna mill them because last time I've done this, I've crashed the game quite a few times. And I don't really want to do that.
Will resonate throughout the multiverse. This is getting fun. The immortal
Okay, so
will be your end. Came to mind. Is I am omnipotent.
yeah, I was just gonna play your whole deck, dude. I see you wanted to play a bunch of cards, but I wanted to play a bunch of your cards. I could have I was going to eventually kill them. They had 31 life. I only had 4, 5, 6 bullets. You can't tell because they don't like stack it properly. It's like it's fucking atrocious, right? The way they do it. So it's hard to say if they gain life. It's like okay, so it's 6. Those ones are gone. They don't do anything. So like these ones I would have to plus and then minus, do the -5. Yeah, it's weird. This is what, 4-color elementals? Oh no, it's just Sultai elementals. Weren't using the red. Alright. Oh, games like that are too much. I mean, I guess they're not like too much, but it gets pretty hectic. It gets pretty hectic. That's for sure. Okay. It's great. It's great to have in our hand. Big bulk. Okay. Great. It's great. It's great. And a Cathartic Reunion, those two. I really don't want to have to shock in a land, but... Ooh, Trail of Crumbs. Okay, cool. I mean, it sucks, but it's a slower deck. But we have almost everything we need. Well, we have half of what we need. We have half. Okay, well, we do get to Cathartic Reunion and Faithless Looting next turn, which is nice. Hopefully that gets us in a position to where we can win the game. So we have Eerie Ultimatum in the graveyard, is that what's going on? Yeah, so we need a Mizzix Mastery, and it would be nice to get a Oath of Teferi. If we can get a Mizzix Mastery in our hand and an Oath of Teferi in the graveyard, that's what we need. Is what we need. Ugh. Let's try to get an untap land. Mizzix Mastery, come on!
Oh, come on, man.
Fuck. Alright. I have another turn? Two turns, maybe? I think I have 2 turns. I think I safely have 2 turns. Okay, that's actually really promising. The fact that they put the Giganta in their hand means that we have something. If we top deck a Mizzix Mastery, that would see. We have a 10% chance right now. All 4 are in our bottom 40. Oh, I thought that was it. It was a nice draw. Come on. Back. All 4 in the bottom 36. That's so bad. It's so bad. I don't like that at all. I really don't. I'm trying to give us as high chance. Oh, fuck. They drop. Okay, so it is just Giganta. Hit me for 3. Then next turn they hit me for 8 minimum. Alright, come on, Mizzix. This is rough. Where the fuck is it? That is so bad. It's a 13% chance now. I hate when all 4 of a card is in the bottom, like 30. calling it off the top, off the top, off the top, off the top. We might win. Let's see, they can sack, they attack for how much? 8? They attack for 8. They sack that. It's 9. They can sack a creature. It's 10. And then they eat the food. Yeah, I'm dead. Fuck, man. That's so shitty. We had at least 2 of everything, except for our Mizzix mastery. We had literally 2 of everything. We had 2 Reckonings, 2 Eerie Ultimatums, 2 big Nicol Bolas. We only had 1 of the 5 mana. 2 Oath of Teferis, 3 Jaces, 2 Compulsive Research, 2 Thrill Possibilities, 2 Cathartic Reunions, 2 Faithless Looting. We had 2 of fucking everything. God damn it, that's so frustrating. Nice. I'm hesitant to go down to like 5 of them. Maybe I go down to 20 lands. Maybe I go down to 20 lands. Not being able to find our Mizzix mastery is just absolutely killing us. Like, fucking killing us. Alright. Trying it. I didn't have any issues missing the combo on stream.
Hey, what happened?
I don't know what the fuck happened. Yeah, I've literally no idea what the fuck happened. Stick was 8-2. Now it's 12-11. Just got like absolutely shit on. It's weird because I took out 2 lands because I was getting flooded. Like, the deck was doing great. And then I took out 2 lands because I was like, oh, we're getting flooded, but I also want to feed the graveyard more. So I added 2 Cathartic Reunions. And then the deck went 3-3. And then I took out another land because we were still getting flooded, added another Cathartic Reunion. Well, 1-1. Then I took out another land and added another Cathartic Reunion, and then I went 1-3. And I'm taking out another land. Although we are going first this time. Which is nice. Okay, we have every combo piece in our hand, except for Mizzix Mastery. I don't think I Cathartic Reunion, I'm pretty sure I Thrill a Possibility here. Ridiculous. Okay, so I should be able to get a turn 4 win unless they kill me on turn 3, which I hope they can't. Alright, yeah. Oath of Teferi, Nicol Bolas, Jace. Ooh, no, we need a Triumphant Reckoning. Or an Eerie Ultimatum. We need one of those 2. But we are at an even 60 cards now. We're running 20 lands. Opponent? You okay? You need me to call 911?
Call an ambulance! But not for me!
Beautiful. Exactly what I needed. Cool. So if they don't have a counterspell, I win. Hopefully they just tap out for like a Nissa or an Elder Gargaroth or some shit. That could have been catastrophic. Yeah, that could have been really bad. Sure.
Let's try this.
Sure. Mm-hmm. I have to exile something. And then I'm gonna make 2 Bolas. And then I'm gonna draw a card.
In exchange for eternal servitude.
And then I'm gonna draw a card.
Power.
Yeah, like your whole, everything you own and love is going away. Correct. Figured it out. See, turn 4. You can do it turn 4. That's the earliest you can do it. You can do it on turn 4. It should be consistent turn 4, 5, and 6. It should be consistent turn 4, 5, and 6. However, if you run up against aggro to where you die on turn 4, like 5 games in a row, it's not going to work out too well for you. Keep that in mind. Yeah, when we get the combo off, it's stupidly fast. It's like, all right, we win. Next game. All right, we win this one. Next game. Lost turn 4. Next game. Yeah, it's kind of weird how that happens. It's funny, but it's weird. I think maybe we need more 2-mana ones and might take out Compulsive Research. Haven't decided yet. Yeah, I haven't decided yet. All right. Cool. So, I might just do this and discard a land. Okay, we still have a grip of cards. Don't quite have the combo in our hand, or in our graveyard. We're missing the Jace, and then we also don't have the Mizzix Mastery yet. There's the Jace. Okay. I really want to try to get the Mizzix Mastery. All right, come on. All 4 in the bottom 35. All 4 in the bottom 35. Come on now. Come on now. Yikes. I ended up discarding all of my world trees. Oh, they censored it. Okay.
You know what?
Well, we know they have censor. So now... I mean, they definitely are holding up counterspells now. Yeah. That was super obvious. Fuck. And if they counter that, I die, because I'd have to shock it in. Alright, all 4 in the bottom fucking 20 goddamn 8? What does this happen? It's so much. There's no fucking way this goes through anyway, even if I had it. Wonderful. 27? I'm 25. Wow, what a douchefuck. All 4 in the bottom 25. That's happened so many times with this deck. How do I even avoid that? How do I even fucking avoid that? Okay, oh, alright. Here's what we do. We add in 4 Valakut Awakenings, take out 2 Compulsive Researches, and 1 Thrill of Possibility. There. 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 At the end of the day, this deck went 14 and 19. You could tell by the graph, we climbed up a shit ton, and then we just lost every single game in a row. I think it was like 8 games in a row, or something ridiculous. Yeah, 1, 5, 7. We lost 7 games in a fucking row. Yeah, I have no idea. So basically, what happened was that we ran into decks that just killed us on turn 4 or 5 every single game for the last 10 games. It was ridiculous. And we were looking for our Mizzix Mastery, and we didn't find it. And we were 40 cards deep, like 4 games in a row. And yeah, it got to the point where we were getting so unlucky. And it's not even that the deck is bad. It's that it's just we got so unlucky for like a a long stretch of time. 7 games in a row, we just went on a fucking massive losing streak. Yeah, even like the 1 and 3, like it was loss, draw, because the game crashed. So it was loss, draw, win, loss. I don't know. I mean, the deck, like I said, the deck was doing amazing. It's really fun to play, but it's really bad against anything that kills you on turn 4. Anything that kills you on turn 4, you're basically just done. Outside of that, we could pretty much handle anything. Tempo decks we didn't really have problems with, which was nice. Well, we only went up against Is It Tempo, and we were able to tap out, and that's really what got it for us. But the only way that would actually make this deck better is adding in board wipes, and I don't know what we would take out for board wipes. The only thing I can think of is Nicol Bolas, and we only have 2 of them. The 7 mana Nicol Bolas. We only have 2 of them. 2 board wipes I don't think is going to be enough, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Initially, when I was first building the deck, I only had 3 of each combo piece, being 3 of the 5 mana Bolas, 3 of the Oath of Teferis, and 3 of the Jace, Cunning, Castaways. I only had 3 of each of those, and it was just way too inconsistent. And so I had to go up to 4 of each of those to try to make them consistent. And yeah, we just missed Mizzix Mastery every single game for a while, going really deep into the deck. It was just bizarre. I have no idea. I don't know what to tell you about this deck. Like it feels good. I literally have no idea. I'm so fucking confused. The deck felt good, it played good, it performed good. When something wins on turn 4 to 6, it should be good. However, when you're losing to everything on turn 4 or 6, like consistently, it's not good. So, but yeah, I would say just get some board wipes, figure out a way to throw it in, maybe move it up to an 80 card deck. You might be able to do it a little bit more consistently that way by just literally throwing in the rest of it all being board wipes. You could do that. That would pretty much be the only thing I could recommend, because that's the only thing that you just get destroyed by is just aggro, period. Thank you all so much for watching. If you made it to this point, it means you either really enjoyed the video or you fell asleep and I'm waking you up now. Either way, thank you for all the support. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, come out with videos 7 days a week.